that events such as the murders of Eric Garner, Tamir Rice, Michael Brown, and countless others, too numerous to name, are based upon the same principle: racism. We, as future medical professionals, are here today in solidarity with others across the nation to bring even more attention and awareness to this illness which plagues our great country.
I mean, there are some people, this is a very difficult topic to talk about. So we sometimes may feel, well, this happened to another black person far away, like I have nothing, like as of right now, to do with it, or it's not going to affect me, I'm not living in that situation. But what we have to realize is that this is a widespread problem.
I am here today to lend my support to this important cause. I think what's going on in America currently is that we're seeing institutional racism come to a head, and realize that the American dream isn't available to everyone. Unfortunately, in this country, that the color of your skin, how much money you make, determines lots of things: how long you live, how other people see you, and I don't think that's right.
And it makes me feel sad. Like, I mourn for black people who are dying in the streets every day. Not only just by police, black and black violence, everything. It really saddens me, and because as a black male, like, I could relate more than anybody else. I could relate because it's happened to me. I've been profiled before many times. I have numerous stories, and I don't know any black male. I have not met one black male to this day that doesn't have a quote-unquote cop story.
I was actually in the protest, and I started to cry and tear up a little bit because, I feel like it's in 2014, 2015, and still to this day we are fighting for these kind of things. Racial equality, racial justice, and it shouldn't be this way, so that really upsets me, in terms of what many of our forefathers fought for, our ancestors fought for. We shouldn't still be here at the same place in our lives.
I think that's the first step. Let's just talk to each other, let's find what we have in common, because we're all connected, and I feel like a lot of people have a disconnect when it comes to race. Like, oh, if I'm black, I can't connect with somebody that's white. If I'm white, I can't connect with somebody that's black. If something happens to a white person, it's like, oh, and I feel like we're becoming even more individuals, which is weird, because we are a society, and we need to act like a society and a community.
It's very important that I at least do something to help make a change, at the very least bring awareness to what's been happening, because it's been happening for many, many years.
So we need to really sit down with each other and have that dialogue, truthful dialogue, not, oh, let's just, tippy-toe around the subject. We need to really sit down and really talk to people about it and see how people think, get in people's minds, see how they think. Maybe we can learn from each other if we're honest with each other about the issues of race.
I think we have to stop looking at lives, different people's lives, whether it's because of a particular ethnic group or racial group, as disposable. When we start to value everyone's life just for who they are, we begin to bring back a sense of humanity in terms of who we are as a people and as a nation.
And I think as individuals, the best thing we can do is not just post things on Facebook, or not just have this kind of sullen anger, but actually do something like a lot of first years have done, and set up things that allow individuals to express their opinions about this matter in a more constructive way.
We need to try to come out of ourselves and try and spend a day in somebody else's shoes. That's the only way to really understand each other, is to try and come out your comfort zone and spend a day in Wale's shoes, spend a day in your shoes, spend a day in anybody's shoes, that's different from you, so yeah.
But I'm hopeful that little by little, people will be able to move past the color of one's skin.